Hi guys, if you stumbled upon this video today, more than likely you want to start your online business but not quite sure of how to get started. So I've created this really quick video which is going to give you 5 really simple and easy and actionable steps that you can take today to get your business off the ground and running. Now, before I get started, I just want to touch upon mindset really quickly because that is very important, okay? Along the way, you're going to get a lot of mindset blocks that are going to pop up and literally try to stop you in your tracks. Believe me, I have been there. So when you hear those voices popping up saying, I'm not good enough, you don't have the skill set, gosh, you don't even have the time for this, you don't even have the money for this, like what the hell are you doing? Just be aware of them, okay? Learn to shut them down. Most importantly, don't let them stop you from getting started. Okay, with that being said, let's jump right in. So the first step to creating your own business online is actually deciding what do you want to sell. Very simple, right? Do you want to sell a physical product? Now, I'm not going to give you a bunch of ideas because there's literally 1,000 ideas out there. You either might want to create your own product if you're good at crafting, if you create some jewelry or t-shirts, but it doesn't matter if you don't have that skill set. What you can basically do is find a supplier and resell their products, or if you want to create your own brand, you can go private label. Now, another thing you can do if you don't want to sell a physical product is you can go into the whole digital product world, okay? Now, this is ebooks, this is online courses with your. If you have a certain hobby, if you have a certain interest, you can create an ebook around there, whether it's travel, beauty, diets, and a whole bunch of other stuff. If you're coming from a specific background, you have a certain type of expertise which you can teach people, you can also create your online course. Now, you can also do consultancy as a service. Now, that's what I do. I'm a copywriter, so I sell my writing services to businesses, companies, solopreneurs. So if you're a writer, if you're a graphic designer, even if you are a secretary or administrator, there is a big demand for virtual assistants right now. Okay, so once you've decided what you want to do, the second step is to create a business plan. Now, this doesn't need to be an overcomplicated Excel full of figures and fancy complicated things that you don't understand. It's just a simple plan. It's just a breakdown of where you want to go and how you're going to get there, okay? Now, you can find online a lot of really easy and free business plan templates, which will just break down everything nicely for you and help you get started. But remember, just keep it simple. This does not need to be complicated. This is more of a reference which you can refer back to if you ever feel lost along the way. Now, step number 3 is do your market research, okay? It's very important to understand who your ideal client is before you create your product. You're going to want to find out what they like, what they don't like, what are their pain points. And that just means that when you go to create your product, you can actually factor in all of these different things. And what does that mean? It means you have created a product that your ideal client actually wants to buy. Ka-ching! Okay, step number 4 is actually creating your product. So if it's a physical product, depends whether you make the product, if you're obviously reselling or doing private label, you want to look into finding a supplier, trying to find the most affordable supplier, you want to factor in shipping fees. I'm not going to go into it. If you just do a quick Google search, you will find a whole bunch of resources that will take you through creating your product from A to Z. 5 is creating your brand. Now, this doesn't need to be super complicated. Again, you don't need to be a marketing guru to get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is create your own website, okay? Now, there are a huge bunch of hosting sites out there. Personally, for me, as I'm a copywriter, it's a consultants-based service. I like to use Squarespace. I find it really simple to use, and I also think it offers a lot of templates which are good for graphic designers, virtual assistants, coaches, or copywriters. Whenever I have launched a product-based service, I do always go to Shopify. I just love it. Personally, I'm not a big on tech, and I just find it really, really easy. A whole bunch of templates in there, and also literally, and this is why I love it, you can be up and running within a day, and that's got your payment method in it and just all the stuff that would just be really complicated to create otherwise. So that's the 5 steps, guys, and they're really simple and easy, but I'm going to give you a bonus actually, and this is probably one of the most important things that I have learned about setting up a business online, and that is sales. Everybody hates sales, everybody hates that word, and nobody really likes to get into it. But I want to tell you now, if you do not conquer how to sell your product, whether it's face-to-face, over the phone, online, on social media, your business is going to fail, okay? So here's a bonus tip. You need to get comfortable with selling. So do whatever you can to kind of acquire that skill set and build your confidence. There's a whole bunch of courses out there, but what I recommend and what I feel is the best is to actually just do it, okay? There is nothing better than actually doing it. You need to get out of your comfort zone and you need to actually start selling your service. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you do, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be posting a lot more content on creating your business online, and also especially for mom entrepreneurs who are trying to do it while hustling a family at the same time.